there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on Hazel Inside by Blackbear from his new album. It's a beautiful little song, it's relatively easy to play and I'm going to teach you the whole song, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video and I'd love to hear from you, so please leave me some comments in the comment section including what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, then I'll put it on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Now the song starts with a little intro, there's 4 bars, and it sounds like this. So to play that, start with your first finger on A4, third finger on D6, and also put your second finger on G5. Even though we're not going to play that on the first hit. So this is kind of like a D flat major 7 chord, but without a third in it. So we've got this chord. We're going to play the A string and the D string twice, so it goes, and then hit the A, D and the G string on that third hit, so you go, and then another 3 hits on the A and D strings. Then hit the A, D and the G strings, and then back to the A and the D strings. So the way to think of it is you're just playing the 2 strings, but on beats 2 and 4 you hit 3 strings. So it goes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 bars of that. So the first 2 bars slowly, you got, and up speed. And then into bars 3 and 4, and the only difference is you move your first finger up 1 string to E4. Same kind of idea as before. You don't have to necessarily hit the D string on the sort of the first 2 hits. You could hit just to the E string if you want, or you can hit the 3 strings. So you got, so hopefully that makes sense. So the whole of the intro put together, you get. That takes us to the verse. Now the verse is exactly the same as the intro, it just repeats around 4 times. Let's just play it once through, so you got. So that repeats 4 times in the verse. And then we get to a bridge, which sounds like this. So for that, we've got a B flat minor chord. First finger barred across all the strings at the 6th fret. Third finger A8, little finger on D8. So we've got a B minor chord. And we're going to hit the top 2 strings, probably with a down and up, and then hit all the strings, so it goes. And you do that twice in bar 9, so you go. Next chord is a D flat chord, which is your first finger A4, third finger on D4, but have it barred across the D, G and the B strings at the 6th fret. So first finger A4, third finger D6, G6, and B6. And the same idea, play the A and the D strings twice, and then hit the A, D, G and the B strings. So you get, it just does that twice, so you get. Then it goes to an A flat chord, which is your first finger barred across all the strings, even though we don't need it barred, but it's good technique to do that. So bar your first finger across all the strings at the 4th fret. Second finger on G5, third finger A6, little finger D6, and hit kind of like the top 2 or 3 strings, and then sort of accent the 2 and the 4. So just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up in each bar. Accent the 2 and the 4 with like all the way down to the G string. So you get. So bars 11 and 12 are the same. So the whole of that bridge goes. And that repeats twice, so you do that line twice, and then we get the chorus of the song, which is B minor for a bar. Same idea as the bridge. And then D flat. Then A flat, doing the same rhythm, going da 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 da. But then it goes to an E flat chord, which is the first finger A6, third finger across the D, G and the B strings at the 8th fret. Same idea going. So bars 13, 14, 15 and 16 go. It then repeats and plays the B minor, the D chord, the A flat, or the D flat chord, the A flat chord, and then just plays one E flat chord. And you'll see that in bar 17. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So in the chorus you play bars 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 13, 14, 15, and then just jump to 17. It's the same chord, you just don't put any rhythm on it. Then after that there's a little solo which goes. So to play that, a quick slide up to the 10th fret on the G string, then slide that back down to 8 to get, and then you're going to play 6 on the G string, and then slide to 5, so you get, or really slowly it's, it does that twice, so in the next bar it's the same, and then we get, which is, you could choose to use just one of these notes. You could use just a note on the D string, but I've done it in octaves. So playing G10 with my first finger and little finger on the B13, muting off the string in between so you don't hear that. Slide up 1 fret and then back down, so up to 11 and back down to 10. Slide the little finger as well. And then hit the 10 again. And then slide down 2 frets to 8 to get. The little finger's always 3 frets up on the B string, so you get. And then a quick slide up to 10, back down to 8, and then to 6, so you get. And then we're going to hit the 6, slide down to 3. This is played on electric guitar, so it doesn't quite sound perfect on the acoustic guitar, but you get the idea. So, so the whole line goes. So that's the first solo. The second, then it goes back to the verse, and then bridge, and then chorus, and then there's a solo to finish, which is exactly the same as this solo, but you just play it twice through. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, it really does help me out. Give me a like on the video, leave me some comments in the comment section, let me know where in the world you're from, what you thought of the video, and more importantly, what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off of this, then I'll put it on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.